Hello everyone. How are you all? I hope doing great. Yes, we already studied about the civilization. In my previous video, yes, I made the video about the civilization. But now I'm going to tell you about after the civilization from village to cities at the second step, or we can say the process of making the civilization from village to city. Yes, we now going to start it. The vast plain of the Punjab, today divided between India and Pakistan, and Sindh, now in Pakistan. Yes, vast plain of Punjab. You know that before when the India was not divided, or before the freedom, that Pakistan area also was included in India. So that the vast plain of Punjab, we are talking about that Punjab area that included in now in this current time included in Pakistan, the Sindh area was are watered the Indus River and its tributaries. Okay, you know that from the Punjab area or the northern northwest area, we have the five tributaries river. Why we call them tributaries? Actually, the Indus is the main river. Indus is the main river that also just originate from the Himalaya or the glacier. Tibet glacier comes from the Himalaya, and but 80% part go to the Pakistan. So yeah, it is the main river, and other small river are the tributaries. So yes, this Punjab area just watered by this Indus river or the tributaries river. Yes, these five tributaries. So what are the name of these five tributaries? Okay, anyone if tell me, then they can type the message. So yes, these are the five river we can find from this picture or map. Yes, you can see the five river. First is river Indus, that is the main river, and other five river are tributaries. So yes, you can count from this map. River Jhelum. Okay, the second one river Chenab. Third is river Ravi. Fourth is river Satluj. Okay, where is fifth one? River Byas. Yes, this is the fifth one. Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and the river Byas. These are the five tributaries rivers. You can see the map. Yes, this is the Punjab Haryana side, that the part of India, and this part you can see these Indus river part. Yes, that part comes in the Pakistan, and these five tributaries river comes in India. So yes, come to the paragraph. Okay, so these tributaries water the Punjab area. Okay, so now this made those plains fertile and favorable to agriculture. You know that where we have rivers, so also we have the soil fertility more than the other area because of the water availability, as and also these are comes from the Himalaya rivers. So yes, the soil also will be fertile. A little further east, a few millenniums ago, in northern river, the Saraswati used to flow from the foothill of the Himalaya through Haryana, Punjab, part of Rajasthan and Gujarat. Okay, anyone have you heard about that there was also a river Saraswati? If anyone know that, so yes, it is true that before the time we have, and many years ago, we have the Saraswati river also in this area actually. So I think these tributaries river were the six river, and the one of river Indus that included the seven river. Okay, that we just going to read in the next point also, that what the other name of including these seven rivers. So yes, the Saraswati, and yes, comes in this part the same. In this whole region, from about 3500 BC, villages grew into towns, and with increasing trade and other exchanges, those towns further grew into cities. Yes, so you know that civilization. What is the meaning of civilization? that before the time they were not growing, not developed, so they are just similar to the village. But after to growing and just exploring trade system and is exploring the village and development and the house structures and water facilities and all these things, so yes, they just developed like urban area. So yes, it's a just growing civilization. So this transition happened around 2600 BCE. Okay, can you just tell me the full form of BCE? I think you already read in the previous paragraph or the previous chapter. The BC means the before common era. First we already just tell it the before Christian era. But now this time we tell it before common era. Actually, so now 2600, the time period before common era. Okay, can you tell me, we are living in a 21st century, so it is comes in BC or the CE era? Yes, it is come in the CE era, common era. So we can say we are living in 21st century CE. Otherwise, the perfect year you can say that 2026 CE. You can write it. Okay. So now the another archaeologist gave this civilization several names. This civilization, the new growing civilization near these 5 rivers, these area, the Punjab, Haryana, near the Pakistan area, we have this civilization, the new civilization. So our archaeologists, when they found this civilization, so they give their different name. So what was the name? Yes, the first name was Indus civilization. Okay, now you can see here, Indus civilization was the first name. The second name, Harappan civilization. Harappa is a place. Harappa is a city, a developed city. So yes, they also just they give the another name, the Harappan civilization. The third name, Indus Saraswati civilization. Now you know that both are the river name, Indus and the Sindhu river or the Indus river. Saraswati is also the another river. So yes, they just give a new name, that is Indus Saraswati civilization. And another name, Sindhu Saraswati. Yes, Sindhu is the another name of Indus. We can say both are same. Indus and Sindhu both are same. So yes, Indus, Sindhu is the another name. So Sindhu Saraswati civilization. So please mark this line point. Indus civilization, Indus Valley civilization also the same. So Indus civilization, Harappan civilization, Indus Saraswati civilization or Sindhu Saraswati civilization. This growing civilization. Okay. So now we will use all these terms inhabited are called Harappans, because Harappa was the developed city. So we also call them the civilian or the citizen of these area. We called it Harappan. Okay. So now come to this important point or the paragraph. Why are the inhabited of this civilization called Harappan? Yes, because they are living in or they are growing in this area, the space, the particular city, the Harappa area. So we call them Harappan. And this was actually the growing city or developed city area. That is simply because of the city, or yes, the answer also have written in your just in this blue paragraph. You can read this. Okay, now the development also called the first urbanization of India. Yes, this is very important. Which time period we call the first urbanization? Okay, so this Harappan civilization time period, you can mention also the year 2600 BCE. This time period we call that first urbanization of India. Yes, this kind of question come in as a MCQ one line question. So yes, you can mark the question and please underline answer also. Okay, come to the paragraph, this map work. You can see, okay, please just see paragraph or this map in your book 2-3 times, then you can remind all the river name, all the areas. Okay, just see the area. If you see the map carefully, then you can find that all the areas. This Harappa area comes in Pakistan. Okay, and this Musa Khedi also come in Pakistan. This Kalibanga, okay, and Karanpura and Ghaneriwala, Banawali, and these area, yes, these this, you can see this uh, comes in a, like many areas just come together. So these area is Punjab and Haryana, and here, okay, if you just see the map, so you can understand all the area. And the another paragraph we are going to read that which area or which state we have this Harappan civilization area, or we find the fact actually. Okay, so now come to the another paragraph. Okay, turn the page. Yes, here is the matching or exercise. Yes, you can complete it. I already did this for you, so you can see this, that these are the Harappan city and these are the modern state. So you very well aware about these modern name, so you can match the name. Dholavira, yes, now current time in Gujarat. Dholavira area comes in the Gujarat. Harappa area comes in the Sindh. It means Pakistan. And Kalibanga comes in Rajasthan. Yes, good. And Mohenjo-daro comes in comes in Pakistan or the Punjab area. Yes, and Rakhigadi in Haryana. Rakhigadi in Haryana. Yes. Now about the Saraswati River. You can see this. The map shows the Indus River or the 5 main tributaries, but also just talk about the Saraswati River. Okay. So yes, we know that before the time or the previous time we have the Saraswati River, but we don't have any idea how this time or this modern time it does not exist actually. So what are the reason we don't know that the Saraswati River is the first mention in the Rig Veda, but we can say that was there, okay, once time that it was there in the previous time. So how we know that actually Saraswati River is in the first mention in the Rig Veda. We find this name in our Rig Veda on an ancient collection of prayers which we will read about the chapter. Okay, so we just find this name in our Rig Veda or the Vedic literature, that yes, we have the Saraswati River in this area, but after passing the time we don't know, maybe the disruption or natural disaster, so this time we don't have Saraswati River or it does not exist actually. Okay, so yes, another paragraph, town planning. Yes, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro now in Pakistan. We know that were in the first two cities of the civilization to be discovered. These are the two places or the cities, the developed cities. So we know the civilization by this name. Harappan civilization or Mohenjo-daro also is the place, the city. So identification, when we got the identification that these area or the city we have kind of civilization, yes, the year was 1924, a century ago. Now you can count it, which year we are going on, 2026. So almost 100 years have gone, it means a century ago. Several sites followed in the Indus Plain, which is why the civilization was initially called Indus Valley Civilization. Yes, because several sites follow in the Indus Plains, which is why, okay, there are so many valleys or the up down areas. So yes, we also can't, because of the river, we called it Indus Valley Civilization also. So yes, now come to this part. I told you that we can from the map structure we can just read the many name we have read there. So yes, the Dholavira in Gujarat, Rakhigadi in Haryana, these are the places or cities we find out, we found when archaeologists found these area, or many evidence that we have this kind of developed civilization that we called Harappan civilization. Okay, so Ghaneriwala in the Cholistan and Pakistan, 100 of smaller site also. Okay, come to this paragraph. Yes, so Lothanil, Gujarat, Actually, many time na just it has been asked in your map work. Just mention these area. Okay, they will give you the political Indian map, and they just give the question. You just mention these two or three areas in your political Indian map. So just you need to learn only these area or the state. Then if you know the state, so you can mark it easily. Okay, so no need, don't worry, and you can mark it easily, you can identify. So some of them excavated such discoveries continue even today. It is interesting to note that Saraswati basin included not only two major cities, Rakhi and the Ghaneriwala, yes, but also several smaller ones, Farmana in Haryana, Kalibanga in Rajasthan, and a few towns, Birana, Banawali, both in Haryana. So it means there are so many small places, just this area, Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana. These are the area where we have the sign of Saraswati river, and also the existence of or the yes evidence of the this civilization, Harappan civilization. Okay, got it my point? Very good. So yes, the larger Harappan cities were built according to the precise plan. They had wide street. Actually, these are the significance or the characteristics or what we can the features of Harappan civilization. The actually the if the revolution kind of revolution in the Harappan civilization, the big changes. They had wide street, my God, and which were often oriented to the cardinal direction. Oh, it's like a square. In we have in developed road now, we have a square and choraha like that. So yes, they also have these cardinal now the four side, east, west, north, south. Every direction they can go. So they have this kind of street in that time. Most cities seem to have been surrounded by fortifications and had two distinct parts. Okay, what is the meaning of fortification? Fortification, it means the area, the particular area surrounded by big wall. It means we can say that for their protection, to protect them, to just for their self defense, they just protected the area so surrounded by the big walls. So yes, the fortification, the Hindi word is kile bandi karna. Yes, so like the upper town, yes, they have two kind of actually the partition in the that city area or the developed area, the upper town where the local elite probably lived. It means the a little bit rich families or the they have the power like their sardar or leader lived in their area, that area, and the lower town where common people lived. Yes, so please just to read this point, they have two kind of areas, upper town and the lower town. Okay, upper town for their leaders or the probably rich class, and the lower town for the commoners. Okay, so some large buildings seem to have been used for collective purpose. Yes, we have found that some big area of the big buildings structure also that just they relate with or that like can be the warehouse and the transported stored goods material like that. So yes, a big structure or the room structure we found there. Individual houses of various sizes and lined the street and a smaller lane. Yes, we found many individuals house structure in the same line. Okay, on the same line and smaller lanes also. And interestingly, the quality of construction was the same for small and big houses. Got this point? And please just read this point again, that they have the same, they use the same material actually, the same material to make these houses. It doesn't matter, they are the big and they are the small. They are using the same construction material to making these houses. all those buildings were generally made of bricks. Yes, actually, these are the very important feature of these Harappan civilization. They always use the advanced technology that time we can compare, that was the very advanced system to making the warehouse, to making the using the fortifications, and to also divide their colonies, then upper house and lower town, and also they have the two different sizes uh, house lanes, and also using the squares or the road, constructed road, and yeah, very well developed area, and the house is also made with the bricks. So yes, this is a very important point. The purpose of some of the structures remain a matter of debate. This is the case of famous Great Bath in Mohenjo-daro, a small but elaborate tank with measured about 12 by 7 meters and had waterproofing materials, a foam applied on top of carefully laid out bricks. The tank. Oh, yes, if you just had anywhere that we found a great bath like our modern day swimming pool. Yes, you can compare as a swimming pool. We found in that time of swimming pool, we found, and we called it great bath, and we found it in Mohenjo-daro. Yes, it was how much big? It's a 12 by 7 meter. Small but elaborated the measure and had waterproofing material. Is a natural waterproofing material and applied on top of carefully laid out bricks. It means it was fully the is like made by bricks or the fully concreted actually. So yes, they made this as a swimming pool or the great bath, and how they uses this. So yes, we can see. Just turn a page, and you can see this great bath here. You can see the picture of great bath. This kind of great bath they made it. Oh, here they can fill the water, and they can come from this side, also come from this side. Yes, this kind of great bath, and we found in Mohenjo-daro. And where is Mohenjo-daro? Mohenjo-daro area in Pakistan. Now in Pakistan. Okay, got it. So yes, you can see the picture. Yes, this was the lane or concreted lane or the structure, house structure we found. You can see these house structure. Yes, in this line and this line also, this road, the concreted road, the pakka road they have. So yes, okay. So now you understood about the Harappan civilization, or let it will feature also. So but yeah, okay, so my next video I will explain something more about the Harappan civilization or the other civilization, or some other features of this civilization. Okay, so I think enough for today for this paragraph. Okay, so in my next video I will tell you something more. So okay, have fun. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.